Hobbies swinging at the first pitch, and Johnny Damon makes the play for the first out as Grady Little showing a lot of confidence in young Bronson Arroyo, and this is his third inning on the mound. He's had some close. I mean, you reach this big series with the Yankees and another one, and you put a lot of responsibility in the hands of the young pitcher.
You do.
Getting it done. Lou Merloni making the play, and they're 2 down. Well, this week's clutch performance brought to you by Viagra. Packed as usual for the Yankees. They get great crowds anyway. Grounded to the right side, and Kevin Millar will make the play unassisted. A 1-2-3 inning for Bronson Arroyo, who goes 3 innings without allowing a hit. 5-4, Red Sox 7. I can spell this guy's name.
M-U-E-L-L-E-R.
I thought they meant go in and play for him occasionally. Merloni strikes out, and that is the 7th strikeout for Andy Pettitte. Here is today's game summary brought to you by...
Responsible for at least 3 Yankee runs today.
Popped up to second base. Enrique Wilson with the catch, 2 down. Very interesting how Pettitte adjusting.
Not to come into this game and pitch to Garciaparra.
Bounce to shortstop. Jeter. And a 1-2-3 inning for Andy Pettitte as he retires the last 7 that he's faced. And we now go to the 8th inning at Fenway with the Yankees clinging to the 1-run lead.
But if it's a 1-run game.
Swing and a miss, strike 3 as he took something off the pitch. And the second strikeout for the 26-year-old from the left-hander who's up for the 2nd time in the Red Sox bullpen. 2-0 pitch, line to left field, and that's going to be off the wall. Fielded by Kapler. Going to second base is Boone, and he's in with a stand-up double. So you hope you don't go to that well, if you want to call Bronson Arroyo a well, too often, because the Yankees now with 1 out have an insurance run here in the 8th inning on at second base as Dave Wallace picks up
defense. But the fact that he has Juan Rivera for defense allows him to hit Ruben Sierra for the left-handed hitting Kareem Garcia. Probably won't give a sign here. He didn't.
Every 0-2 to Sierra, hits a drive to center field, and Johnny Damon coming in, going back to tag up and bluffing as the throw comes in to the infield, and the pinch hitter Sierra retired for out number 2, and Embry gets a big hitter with 2 out here in the 8th inning. Major League 2 strikes. Aaron Boone off at second here in the 8th inning, and a base hit to right field past the diving Kevin Millar. Rounding third, scoring is Aaron Boone, and the Yankees have taken a 6-4 lead. So a great at-bat for Enrique Wilson, who installed in the lineup today at second in place of Mariano, and gets 3 hits on the game. Soriano sitting 0-1 to Derek Jeter, batting leadoff today, and Jeter hits a fly ball to right field, and going back is Trot Nixon. Nixon looking up, and it bounces off the barrier, coming around to score, and now they're going to say it is a ground rule double, as the fan had touched it leaning over the barrier. So it'll be a double, and Joe Torre is going to argue this one, as Enrique Wilson, who was on first, will have to go back. Now I wonder if they can rule that Wilson would have scored, but here is Torre.
That's right, they could. They could if it's fan interference. If it's a ground rule double, you can't do that. If the ball bounces into the stands and hit a fan in the stands, then you can't do that. But the fact that Wilson would have scored had that ball stayed in play. So normally when an umpire grabs the wrist, it's a fan has interfered. It's not a ground rule double. So I think Torrey's saying, did the ball bounce high enough to bounce into the stands? If in the umpire's judgment the ball was hit to the...
Yankees in front 6-4. It's setting up the way they wanted right about now. And a line drive to center field, base hit. And 2 runs will come around to score. And the Yankees have opened up an 8-4 lead. Nick Johnson with a 4-hit game. Coming up big for the Yankees. And maybe the series is a matter of who comes from behind. The Red Sox did it last night. The Yankees had a 3-0 lead. The Red Sox today, and the Yankees have come back and now lead it.
What a day by Nick Johnson. I mean, he has scored.
They've been on their heels as of late, the Yankees have, as Giambi swings and misses. Strike 3, and that'll do it, but not before. 3 runs cross the plate, and in the middle of the 8th inning at Fenway, it's the Yankees 8 and the Red Sox 4. Columbus is out in right field, and Jeff Nelson, who's had a long wait, Tim, will be coming in for the Yankees, dealt by the Mariners back to the Yankees for Armando Benitez early August.
Yeah, Jeff had a long wait in the bullpen.
Scott Sauerbeck warming up for the Red Sox, the left-hander in the bullpen. A high drive to left field, and looking up, and this is off the wall, and Garcia Parra will go in a second. The wind blowing in kept that ball from going over the wall for a home run.
That is exactly right. Fenway is unique in that it has little wind pockets in this area. That's one.
Here's the 3-2 again to Ortiz. Ball 4 inside, and the Red Sox have the first 2 runners on base here in the 8th inning with Kevin Millar. And today off the wall, and Ortiz, who drew the 3-2 walk. 1-0 the count to Millar. Bounces it slowly to the left side, and Jeter goes to second, and that's all they'll get. So the force at second erases Ortiz. Millar is safe at first on a fielder's choice as Garcia Parra goes to third with 1 away here in the 8th. So throat here at Fenway Park, and the pitch hits Varitek. Jason Varitek hit by the pitch with the count 1-2, and Jeff Nelson now will find that the bases are loaded with 1 out to Gabe Kapler, who's going to go back into the dugout. And let's see if Todd Walker comes out to pinch hit for. Reminder, Manny Ramirez did not play last night, unable to play with a throat infection. Had a high fever and a pop-up to the left side of the infield. And Derek Jeter makes the play for out number 2. So 2 down.
On Tuesday after the 31st, you can expand the rosters to 40 players from the present 25, and both managers are using players right now, not only pitchers but pinch hitters all
that game. So the plot thickens. There's a line drive to left field, and it's going to be played off the wall by Matsui. Garcia Parra scores. 1 run in second and third. And 2 runs cross the plate, and it's an 8-6 game. So Kevin Millar and Garcia Parra score, and a pinch hit 2-run double. Again, the 3-2 to Merloni. Ball 4, and that loads it up. Bases are loaded for Johnny Damon, the left-handed batter coming up against Mariano Rivera. Again, the runner's off. 3-2 pitch, ball 4. And Rivera forces in a run. Johnny Damon walks. And coming across, Kevin Millar, and it is now a 8-7 game. The bases remain loaded. And Johnny Damon. 2 out. And he swings at what would have been a ball as he foul tips it into Posada's glove. It was a high pitch, and that'll do it. Red Sox, however, get 3, 8-7 as we go to the top of the 9th inning. And we will return to Boston after a break from your local Fox station. High drama indeed. He is joined the Red Sox as their closer.
Well, he hasn't had mixed results facing the Yankees. They've been all bad.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
You remember that with Merloni moving to left and a new pitcher as well, the young Hung Kim, and the first pitch to Bernie Williams grounded to shortstop, and Garcia Parra throws him out. 1 away here in the top of the 9th inning. 3 of the 4 outs he garnered, and he's ahead, no balls and 2 strikes to Matsui. and a chopper up the middle, and going to his left, Todd Walker, no way to make the play on Matsui, who beats it out for an infield hit. Matsui with his first hit of the ball game.
There's a running joke among base, one out.
And you also have an infielder's arm in right field.
Right.
The Damian Jackson runner goes, and the ball hit to center field deep, way back, and this one is gone. Jorge Posada with a huge two-run homer here in the ninth inning. His second homer of the game to give the Yankees some solid breathing room. That was tagged. Woof. And Posada with a two-run homer, giving the Yankees a 10-7 lead. A lot of pressure, Tim, off of Mariano Rivera now, going into the bottom of the ninth inning. Swing and a miss, strike three, and Boone goes down for out number two.
Of course, we were saying that going into the bottom of the eighth inning.
And the crowd has not left, because these are great baseball fans, but they are silent right now. Pop up as Varitek and Millar, and it's Varitek to make the catch for out number three. But Jorge Posada with a blistering two-run homer to center field against Kim, giving the Yankees a 10-7 lead, and the Red Sox will have Garcia Parra, Ortiz, and Millar in their last chance in the bottom of the ninth.
In Cleveland, Yankees lost that game. Mariano blew a save, but 2 walks in an inning.
Garcia Parra hits a fly ball, just missing this one, and Hideki Matsui making the catch for out number one. Garcia Parra had been 6 for 12 against Mariano coming into this game, but one gone for the Red Sox in the bottom of the ninth at Yankee Stadium, and we'll have one of them. And there's a base hit to center field by Ortiz. Third hit of the game for David Ortiz. Well, the Red Sox have 19 wins in their last at-bat this year, so nothing is out of the question for this band of Bo Sox. Oh, 2 pitch, and he hits it to the right side. Nick Johnson will make the play unassisted. That's all the Yankees need, as Ortiz goes to second with 2 outs. So the Red Sox down to their last out, and they need another base runner for the tying run to come to the plate. And it appears at this point, Tim, that the ground ball to the right side. Nick Johnson will flip it to Rivera for out number 3, and the ball game is over. And Mariano Rivera, after a rocky 8th inning, settles down in the 9th, and the Yankees have defeated the Boston Red Sox by a score of 10-7 to even their 2-game series at 1 apiece and regain a 4.5 game lead.
Lazarus finally stayed down.
Yeah, right.
No rising again today.
So the Yankees now 4.5 up in the American League East race. Red Sox even. Pettit the winner, Martinez the loser. For more information on today's game and for the latest information on Major League Baseball, go to foxsports.com. Next week on Fox, baseball's pennant races heat up as we hit September. Red Sox at Yankee Stadium or other matchups. Check your local listings. So for Tim McCarver, I'm Dick Stockton saying so long from Boston. You've been watching Fox Sports, your home for the 2003 Major League Baseball postseason and World Series. Yankees win it today. So long, everybody.